of night.
Isn't it odd that we got each other the same book for Christmas? I guess it proves one thing. We've been married so long we can read each other's minds. Or maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's because we love each other so much. Something with that. A glass of milk would help you get to sleep. I know. I'm sounding more like a mother than a wife, but, well, I think that's a wife's prerogative sometimes. I just want you to be healthy and happy because I love you. And I need you. Did you lock the front door? Poor darling. Such a long day. But then they're all long days, aren't they? And you never seem to mind at all. You never complain. You know, sometimes I wish you would. So then I'd be able to make you feel better. I like making you feel better. I love you, Michael Karr.
Happy to leave that dump. I don't like big hospitals. They never run right. They never pay you enough.
Oh.
Okay.
Thanks.
I sure don't like mental hospitals. That's where they had me the last time, a place called the Hathaway Pavilion.
Oh.
Mental cases. They sure do give me the creeps. You never know what they're gonna do from one moment to the next.
Did you get to know any of the mental cases? I mean, personally?
Oh, I stayed as far away as possible from them.
Even the, female patients?
Yeah, well, there was one worth looking at twice. Most of the time she was catatonic. You know what that is?
Kind of like a zombie, huh?
That's it. But she snapped out of it. The doctors didn't know about it, but I knew about it.
How?
She liked me. All the women liked me. Even the mental cases. I sound conceited, don't I?
Uh-huh.
That's what they all say. They say I'm conceited. But the way I figure it, I know what I got, that's all. And women like conceited men.
Oh.
No, they do. I read it somewhere. I read it in the newspaper, a Sunday newspaper, a supplement. How about that, a supplement?
Oh. Okay.
And I know you like me. I can tell that.
Oh, no. Come on, you're rushing me again.
Oh, now I'm taking it real slow, Cupcake, on account of I know that you're the shy type.
I haven't finished my drink yet.
No more drinking. No more drinking. Doctor's orders. Now it's time for the physical.
No, come on now. No.
What'd you do that
It
for?
was an accident. It was only an accident.
That's all right. I'll pick it up later.
No.
What's going on in there?
God, we get up.
Keep quiet.
Sharkey, is that you in there? Open this door.
Look, go through the room and into the hallway, okay?
He's gonna see me.
No. Look at this door.
Watch this door.
Go through the hallway, turn left. There's a back stairways, okay? Hurry.
Sharkey, you hear me in there? Open up.
There you go.
What was that noise I heard in here?
Look, it was just me. I knocked over the bedpans and I was just picking them up. See?
What do you think you're doing in here anyhow?
Well, I was just taking a rest. I was just resting, that's all.
You people around here seem to think that I'm blind and deaf. Well, I've got news for you, Mr. Sharkey. My hearing is better than you think it is, and I've got eyes, too.
I wasn't doing anybody any harm, you know?
And you've got your own room to rest in, Sharkey, and right now you're on duty.
Yeah, I know that. I checked up on all the patients just like you told me.
Well, now check up on yourself. I don't want to be disturbed again tonight.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm very sorry.
Morning. How's my starboarder? Can I give you some coffee?
Well, now I think a cup of coffee would just about save my life, thank you.
I don't know about this coffee. It's supposed to do just the opposite, according to some of the folks who eat here, but it's nice and hot, and I almost got breakfast stuff ready.
Oh, no, forget about breakfast, thank you. I don't think I could put a thing in my stomach. It's a little queasy this morning.
Oh, you don't sound like you had a very good night. I saw you leave with that fellow from the hospital.
Yeah. Sid, look, I know you don't like the people from the hospital.
I don't know the people there. I never saw that doctor. What's his name?
Bryson?
Yeah, all I ever saw is his patients. Spooky people in their bandages. And those orderlies, they all look like thugs to me. Look, excuse me if I'm insulting you.
Hardly.
They never last too long, either. They come and go all the time. It's better not to get mixed up with them. But, like I said, I don't serve advice, just food. Now, what can I get you?
You know, maybe I'll have a little toast. Dry toast, that's all.
Okay. But I'll bring you some scrambled eggs, too. Because believe me, if you're dealing with those guys, you're going to need all the strength you can get. Believe me.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm very sorry.
Strange. That woman almost seemed to be asking me for help.
Breakfast okay?
Fine, thanks. Listen, thanks for the eggs. They help.
Glad to hear it. Listen, if you think I talk too much...
I'll let you know.
It's just that the only time I really give advice is when I see somebody who seems especially nice to me. Too nice to be walking into trouble, if you know what I mean.
Sid, I am fine. Really. Thank you.
Listen, why don't I just shut up and let you finish your breakfast?
Look, the truth is, I don't know what I'm doing here, and the whole thing seems very stupid.
Can I, ask you a question, Jim?
Sure.
You're married, aren't you?
Now, what gave you that idea?
Oh, I don't know. Just a hunch, I guess.
I'm separated.
It's too bad. Is that why you came here? You just wanted to get away from it?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, don't let it get you down. Listen to me. I've had nothing but man trouble all my life. It's just that you still seem like a pretty nice girl to me. So why don't you just try going home, seeing how it looks when you get there? You just do what you think is okay, huh? Let me get you some more coffee.
Thanks. Maybe I should go home. This place is getting me nowhere fast. Nope. Can't go home just yet.
Happy to see me. Big day, Mrs. Karr.
Why do you say that?
You remember what Dr. Bryson told you? Today is a day for the big outing. A little stroll up and down the corridor.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. Okay, you all set to go?
I don't think I can. I'm too weak.
It's just the point, Mrs. Karr. Been lying in that bed too long. Here you go. Take a strong grip of that. There we go. There we go. See, if you lie in that bed too long, you lose all the strength in your muscles. They become weak. They're useless. Hang on. They got a medical word for that. Apoplexy.
I think you mean atrophy.
Don't contradict me, Mrs. Karr. You ready to go?
No, I'm serious. It was a bad night. I can't do it.
Look, if you don't go today, you might not get another chance.
Where is the doctor? I want to see him.
Look, Dr. Bryson's busy, so we gotta go.
Now, wait a minute. He's operating on Ira Gideon, isn't he?
Mrs. Karr, it's a nice, quiet morning. Let's take advantage of it, okay? Okay, hang on to me. Just hang on. Easy does it.
Oh.
There we go. Real slow.
Oh, no. Oh, dizzy. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh. Sharkey.
Yeah.
Did someone come in my room last night?
Huh?
Did someone, a woman, open my door?
Mrs. Karr, you know as well as I do, there's only one woman here, and that's Beth. Mrs. Bryson.
I could have sworn somebody came in here last night. A woman. I couldn't make her out, just a silhouette.
Mrs. Karr, this door stays locked all the time, and the only ones who have keys are me, the doctor, and his wife. You must have been dreaming.
I suppose so. I was so sure it seemed so real.
Yeah, well, dreams are funny that way. Come on. There we go. Okay, now watch this thing. That's right, hang on there. Easy does it.
Is everyone ready?
I am.
Anytime, Kenneth.
Arnold, you sure you feel all right this morning? When we were washing up, it seemed to me your hands were shaking.
Nothing wrong with me, Kenneth.
Are you sure there's nothing wrong?
Well, truth is, there's something of a fuss at the hospital last night.
What was it?
But I was going to talk to you about it later.
Well, it's obviously bothering you now.
It's that orderly Sharkey. I found him in one of those rooms we're not using. He claimed he was there to change the sheets on your orders.
I gave him no such orders.
No, it's not important.
You're right, it isn't. The only important thing now is changing this man's face.
All right, let's get it over with. God knows we have enough problems.
That's thanks.
Excuse me. Sydney's Tavern.
Sid, it's Ginger.
Oh.
I'm awful sorry, Sid, but it looks like that flu hit me again. I guess I got out of bed too soon.
Any time before noon is too soon for you, Ginger. Listen, what kind of a place do you think I'm running here? I got one waitress and she's never here.
I'll be in tomorrow, Sid. I promise.
I can get along without you. This is it, Ginger. Don't bother coming in at all. June, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You wouldn't consider taking a job here for a while, would you? I mean, for a couple of days until I can find somebody permanent?
A job?
Yeah, waiting table, that's all. I can't afford much, but there'll be tips and your room and board will be free. What do you think?
No, I really... on second thought, maybe be a good idea. Sure, why not?
Mind if I smoke, Mrs. Karr?
Oh, no, please. Please, I don't get enough fresh air as it is.
Come on, give me a break. We're stuck with each other, remember?
Look, Dr. Bryson told you not to smoke in here, didn't he?
So what is this? A lousy conspiracy? Huh? All right, I'll step outside.
Hey, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Where you been?
What for? What's going on in here? Why's that door always locked?
It's none of your business. It's none of your business.
Hey, man.
Hey, it's none of your business. You look lousy.
Yeah, so would you if you had my hangover. What a night, man.
You just don't know how to drink. You start too early and you quit too late.
I don't even know when I quit. I hit the bed like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, well, just consider yourself lucky.
Hey, you catch any flack about last night from Featherstone and Bryson?
If I did, you would have heard about it by now.
Everything's cool and okay? No problem?
Hey, we got rid of the chicks. That's all that matters.
Yeah, you mean you took care of the chicks, both of them.
You were in no condition to handle this situation, Wally.
Hey, listen, Sharky, nobody asked you to handle my chick. I know what you did, man. You made a move on June, didn't you?
Who, me? Hit on somebody else's girl? Do I look like that kind of guy, huh?
June is mine, Shark.
Well, you got good taste. Too bad she doesn't, huh?
Come on, lay off. I said lay off. Now, you listen to me. I saw her first. I'm gonna get there first.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. I did you a favor last night.
How, by taking June off my hands? You stuck me with Ginger, you took June.
I saved her big, ugly hide. That's what I did.
Oh, yeah? How you figure that, man?
You like this job, don't you?
Yeah, sure, I like it. It pays good.
Damn right it pays good, and work's easy, too, right? You wouldn't want to lose it, would you?
Hey, Shuck, you don't forget who got you your job here, baby.
I'm not forgetting it. That's why I did what I did. That's why I got June and Ginger out of there before Doc Featherstone caught them.
Yeah, I only wish I could remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. You and Ginger got more interested in emptying the bottle than playing spin the bottle.
Wait a minute, man. Ginger was your date. You know, June was supposed to be mine.
Yeah, but you and Ginger passed out cold. What were we supposed to do, go watch TV?
Oh, yeah, so then you took her to the next room. That's that little party, yeah?
The only thing that happened was Doc Featherstone barges in, and I told June to hightail it down the back stairways.
Yeah? Well, okay. I'm gonna take your word for it this time, Shark.
You better. I wouldn't want anything to come between us. Especially some dumb chick, you know?
All right. Only the next time we party, June is with me, understood?
Understood. Yeah, but we gotta cool it with these parties for a while, you know?
Yeah, I guess we better.
Don't worry, it'll happen again, okay?
Wait a minute.
What?
Tonight's your night off, right?
So?
So you stay away from my girl.
Hey, come on. Come on. Hey, the operation, how'd it go?
Oh, yeah, it's all over. I gotta go clean up the OR, my favorite job.
Have fun. You okay, Mrs. Karr?
How was your smoke?
You know, I didn't even light up on you. See, I'm trying to cut down.
Did you, find out anything about the operation on Mr. Gideon?
Gideon. Never heard of the guy.
You did a fine job, Kenneth. As always.
Thank God that's over.
I'll have Wally stay with him until the anesthesia wears off and he regains consciousness.
You know, the man's in reasonably good physical condition for his age. I certainly hope he's a fast healer. I'll be only too happy to see the end of Mr. Kincaid.
And not just him, Kenneth.
I wish you wouldn't talk that way, Beth.
I'm a realist, Kenneth.
So am I. And that's why I know this solution that you and that animal Sharkey are proposing is completely unworkable.
Ah, you mean the mechanics of it?
I mean the reality of it. Oh, damn it, Beth. What you're proposing goes against every principle I believe in.
Oh, my goodness. That's a word we haven't used in a long time.
Yeah, we'll solve this problem another way. We must.
How, Kenneth? By offering Mrs. Karr a share of Gideon's $1 million fee? Do you really think she's bribable?
I have no idea. I don't know the woman.
Oh, but you know about her. She is a reporter, Kenneth. She likes to snoop, and then she writes about what it is that she finds out. Also, she is an attorney's wife. The district attorney's wife.
I know all that.
Do you really think there is a possibility, the smallest possibility, that she will keep her mouth shut about all this?
This is what some people might consider wrong.
Oh. Kenneth, this is a crime. Aiding and abetting a fugitive is a crime. Now, we both knew that from the beginning. It's not the first time that your talents have been put to this use, but it will be the last time if Mrs. Karr leaves the Rexford Clinic alive.
That's quite enough. You may have made up your mind that she must be neutralized. I haven't.
Well, what is the alternative, Kenneth? Please, just tell me.
We'll find another solution, Beth.
Your table's ready, Bernie.
Thanks, Sid. We better read. I'm running late.
Oh, well, how about that? It fits, huh?
Who belongs to all those clothes up in the closet? They can't be Ginger's.
No, my last tenant let them. She skipped town without paying her bill and left me with a suitcase full of dirty clothes.
Oh, sounds familiar.
That happens all the time. The world is full of deadbeats. Anyway, I washed all the stuff, and you're welcome to use any of it you want, although I don't really think it's your style.
Well, like I said, I didn't come with any clothes, but I'll have to go out
Hey,
and pick
look,
up.
if you need some money, I can give you in advance.
Thank you, that's very kind of you, but, well, I did bring a few dollars with me, and of course I have the old trustee credit cards.
Ah, God bless the child that has its own. Anyway, I'm glad the uniform fits, and I want to thank you for offering to help me out.
Well, I certainly hope I don't mess things up for you.
No, you'll be fine. You'll add a little class to the place. Maybe bring in a nicer type of customer.
Oh.
Hey, Sid.
Not yet, however.
Hey, what goes on here? Look at you.
I fired your friend's girlfriend, that's what.
Yeah, Ginger's gone?
Yeah, Ginger's gone, and June has taken her place until I can find somebody permanent.
What do you know? Sharkey ain't gonna be too happy about that.
Well, that's too bad about him.
Yeah, well, the shark's nose may be out of joint. But me, I think it's terrific. Yeah, it really is a break for me. Just remember who saw you first. Shark, he thinks he's got a lock in every car-hopping waitress in this town. Not this time, right?
I'm only working here for a couple days.
Yeah, well, it's his night out. He'll probably be here tonight. That doesn't mean it's his turn with you. You understand me?
What makes you think I want to take turns with either one of you guys?
You just stay away from Sharkey. You got it?
Oh, you're so good at giving orders. Why don't you just give me your lunch order?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna have a vegetable soup. A bowl, not a cup. And then I'm gonna have a ham and cheese on rye with mustard, side of slaw, a couple of pickles,
Rye.
bottle of beer.
Mustard, pickles.
Oh, yeah. Save me a slice of your cherry pie.
Hearty appetite.
I'm always hungry after a night like last night. We really had a ball, didn't we?
Well, I'm surprised you remember anything about last night.
Last thing I remember was passing out on that hospital bed. How about you? Sharkey says you got worried you beat it out of there.
I got worried. Sharkey was the one who got worried when some old doctor heard some noise and started banging on the door.
Yeah, that's old Doc Featherstone, and we both could have got canned last night.
I thought you said he was deaf.
Well, I guess he's not as deaf as he says, huh? Anyway, Sharkey had to do some pretty fast talking.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
see you later.
Whatever happened to Ginger?
Ginger, I got her out of there. It'd have been hell to pay if the old man would have found her there. So, how about you? How'd you get out?
Oh, thank you for asking. I snuck down the back stairs and I walked.
Oh, ain't that too bad? What the hell? It's all part of the fun, huh?
Is that it? Well, you won't catch me back there in quite a long time.
Yeah, well, we ain't gonna be partying there for a while, you know. We can't take any more chances.
Yeah. Look, I better go get your lunch.
Hey, wait a minute. Second thought, I don't want that ham and cheese. Let's make it hot pastrami instead, huh? Nice and thick.
Thick. Okay. ask you a question?
Sure.
Last night when I was trying to get out of the hospital, I opened up one door. I didn't know it was a patient's room, and I...
Oh, don't tell me you woke up the guy Kincaid. He must have blew his top. You know, that guy's really got a temper, I'm telling you.
No. It wasn't a man. It was a woman, and she was all wrapped up in bandages. Do you know anything about her?
Me? Yeah. No, I never even been in that room.
Why not?
That's Sharkey's patient, you know, some kind of charity case.
Charity?
Yeah, that's right, charity.
I don't know, she seemed very strange to me. Sure you don't know anything about her?
The clothes some of these wealthy women wear. What's the matter with you, Mrs. Karr?
Do you really have to ask?
Oh, please be quiet. You're making me nervous.
I'm sorry.
You slept soundly enough this morning?
Because I slept so badly last night.
Well, we'll just have to take care of that now, won't we?
Oh, someone please help me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Very sorry.
Now, that should relax you, Mrs. Karr.
Was that a dream? Or did I really see someone?
Remember what I said, honey. Don't be too nice to the customers. They're not used to it.
What's the matter with being nice?
Give them a little sass. That's what they expect. Uh-oh, here comes one customer I could do without.
Hey, Sid. What you got cooking tonight?
I was just about to find out.
So Wally was telling me the truth. He did take on Ginger's job. Now he can take me on, too.
If you will excuse me, I'm here to work, not to fool around. Thank you.
Well, what made you take the job anyway? No, don't tell me. You want an excuse to be near me.
If I wanted an excuse to be near you, I would have gotten my face lifted in that clinic of yours.
There's no need for that. I like your face just the way it is. And the rest of you, too, for that matter.
You really do think you're God's gift to women, don't you?
Oh, me? No. But what's my opinion against thousands?
You know, Wally told me you had a thing for waitresses, car hops.
Don't worry. I'll give them all up for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll bet you say that to all of them. Waitresses, car hops, patients.
Oh, who said anything about patients?
You did last night. Remember you told me about the female patients you got real friendly with in the other hospital you worked?
I didn't say a word about patients. How could I even think about other women when you're around?
Yeah. Well, I gotta get back to work.
When do you quit working?
How do I know? This is my first day.
Well, Ginger always used to quit around 11. See, the kitchen closes around 10, and then she clean up a little, and by then nobody would be here. See, they roll up the sidewalks early in this town.
Good, then I'll get plenty of beauty sleep.
Come on, you don't need any beauty sleep. You know what you need?
What?
You need me. I'll pick you up around 11. We'll go someplace.
Well, I hope you're not planning on going back to the clinic. Wally told me what happened there after I left last night.
Nothing happened. Right?
Wally said the two of you could have gotten fired.
Wally could have gotten fired, not me.
But Wally was the senior man.
That may be. But I'm the better man. And I'll prove it to you tonight.
You got those tables ready yet, Jim?
They are all ready.
Then go in the kitchen and make sure that the menu agrees with what we're serving tonight. We've had enough surprises around here.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna eat or ain't you?
Yeah, sure, Sid. I always liked the food in this place. But now I like the service, too.
We were told it would heal by itself, Doctor, but as you can see, it really hasn't.
Yes, too much tissue has been destroyed. Was there a fire after the accident?
Yes. It was horrible. Of course, I don't remember anything except hitting that tree.
It wasn't her fault, Doctor. The insurance people were wrong.
Does that mean that you didn't collect any money?
Well, there was some money, but it all went for doctors and hospitals.
I see. So you really can't afford to have this surgery done?
But would it help? I mean, is there anything you can do for me, Dr. Bryson? Please, Doctor. Please.
The problem is, the doctor is so very busy at the moment, he really can't squeeze another patient into his schedule.
Well, I could try.
Mrs. Allen, we'll let you know if there is a break in the doctor's schedule.
Oh, I think I can find the time. It might take a skin graft or two, but I'm sure we can handle the problem.
What about the other problem, Doctor? Your fee.
We heard that sometimes you take charity patients.
As a matter of fact, sometimes I do take patients without charge.
Doctor, I understand that Ira Gideon's operation was successful.
Yes, I'm sure the outcome will be satisfactory.
And, then he'll be able to leave?
Yes.
And after that, Dr. Hoover, what about me after he leaves? Do I leave too?
Oh, I see no reason why not.
You don't?
With reasonable assurances, you won't make us regret your freedom.
Oh, you mean that you want me to guarantee that I won't say anything about what really goes on here?
This is a hospital, Mrs. Karr. I told you before, I help people here, people of all kinds. I've just taken on a very serious charity case, a young lady going through life with a mutilated face. I wish you wouldn't persist in thinking of this place as some sort of criminal sanctuary.
Doctor, it's very nice of you to be kind to people, but I have been a prisoner here. It's been a nightmare for me. You've kept me from my husband and my... Oh, my husband. Oh, he must think I'm dead.
Oh, please don't cry. You must be patient with me. It won't be much longer. And as for the bandages, perhaps we can forget about them completely. Believe me, I have no desire to cover up that beautiful face.
Mr. Kincaid would like to see you. Doctor?
Oh, yes? Excuse me, Mrs. Karr. Excuse me?
Of course.
Draper, be kind to me. I haven't had a very good day, you know. I've had pains. It's the baby, of course. Our baby.
Well, then go see your doctor, Emily.
Your kindness would help. And I know you are kind. You're just afraid, aren't you? Afraid to show me any tenderness when April's around. Well, she's not around now.
Did you see her car pull out?
Of course I did. She doesn't mind leaving her husband and child whenever she feels like it.
Well, I'm trying to find out where she went.
I can guess, but I won't say. I don't want to say anything nasty.
That's enough, Emily. Come on, I'm tired of putting up with you for tonight. I'm worried about other things.
Worried? Worried about what? About her? don't have to worry about April. She can take care of herself. That woman gets everything she wants, and she doesn't care who she hurts.
That's enough. Mrs. Timmons, would you get that, please?
Hello, Mrs. Scott?
And how's Julia?
Oh, right as rain. I just put her to bed. And oh, everything's just fine here, Mrs. Scott.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to be home tonight either.
Aren't you coming home?
No, I'm afraid not. It's terribly important, though.
Well, I understand. Mrs. Scott, don't you think it would be a good idea if you let me know where you can be reached in case of an emergency?
Yes, I guess I should. Do you have a pencil? I'll give you the number.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Wherever could she be, Draper?
Thank you, Mrs. Timmons.
Sydney's Tavern.
I beg your pardon?
I said this is Sydney's Tavern.
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you like this, but I'm trying to find a place like, where is your tavern?
In East Meadows, of course.
Wow, I'm way off base. It was a wrong number. Thank you very much. What the hell is April doing in a tavern outside Monticello?
Or maybe she's meeting someone. Draper? Draper, wait.
Well, sweetheart, are we on for tonight?
Sure.
You got your good night kiss now. Get out!
Oh, come on, we're just warming up. The best is yet to come.
I'm tired of wrestling, Sharkey.
3 out of 4 falls. How about it?
No.
Huh?
No!
Hey, I like chicks with a little spunk, but, you're taking this a little bit too far.
Don't touch me.
Look, don't play Little Miss Innocent. You came on to me, remember?
Oh, no. Oh, no, that must have been your ego talking, because I never said any such thing.
I'm just taking you up on the invitation. I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
If you don't get out right now, I'm going to start screaming for help, and I'm not kidding.
You might regret that, June.
I'm warning you.
Come on, you knew this was going to happen the minute we laid eyes on each other. You want this as much as I do. So just relax. Let it happen. Ooh, relax. I said relax.
I know you're in there, June. I saw you go up the stairs.
Don't say a word. She'll think we're having too much fun to be disturbed and just take off.
There's a fellow downstairs to see you. He says he's your husband.
What's going on?
I don't know. I got a visitor.
He's been waiting a long time to see you. What do you want me to tell him?
What is this, some kind of a joke?
Listen, I'm married. I'm separated. I don't know. Maybe it's my husband begging me to come home. I don't know.
Yeah, that's terrific. That's just what I need, to run in with a jealous husband. Thanks a lot.
How you doing, lover boy?
Where is this jerk?
He's cooling his heels at the bar. Hey, let me tell you, honey, you got yourself hitched to one handsome man. And he looks strong, too. What is he, some kind of weightlifter? Why don't you, beat it down the back stairs, Sharkey, before June's hubby gets a reason to get sore at you.
Yeah. It's your loss, baby.
It was a very exciting evening, Sharkey. Thank you.
Yeah, when your husband goes back to where he came from, you and I have a little date. Remember that.
Doesn't look like you and Sharkey got it on too well.
Oh. Sir Walter Raleigh, he's not.
You okay?
I'm fine. Thanks to you. 5 minutes later, I'm not sure what would have happened.
Oh, well, I was glad to help out. I like to keep an eye out for my waitresses.
I gotta tell you, though, inventing that story about my husband was sheer genius.
Ooh, I'm not that creative. The man said that he
Remember me?
Draper?
I'm your husband.
Have you experienced any physical symptoms you'd care to tell me about?
I am just fine, Doctor. In the pink.
No matter what you may think, Mrs. Karr, I am concerned about your health. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Karr, you're in surprisingly good health, considering the circumstances.
But I hope you're not disappointed.
Oh, on the contrary, I'm pleased. I want you to be well.
Doctor, if you're really concerned about my well-being, you won't allow me to go on this way.
I'm sorry, my hands are tied.
I need a more natural environment. I've got to be able to take care of myself.
I'm afraid that's out of the question.
I don't know how much more I can take of this.
I will do anything, within reason, to make your stay here as bearable as possible.
You will. Then stop giving me those drugs. That's the worst of what you've been doing.
Yeah, you're asking for quite a bit.
You have no idea what it's like to be half conscious and half asleep all the time.
I'm sure it's not pleasant.
You say you want me to eat. Half the time I don't eat because I don't have the strength to raise a fork. You keep me in a locked room with that orderly watching me most of the time. I'm no threat. I'm not going to overwhelm somebody and escape. Please. Oh, please do as I say.
All right, Mrs. Karr. I'll discontinue your medication.
Oh, thank God.
On one condition.
What?
You'll still have to be bandaged when you're left unattended. I would need your promise that you will not try to remove them.
Oh, no, please. Can't that be stopped, too? That is so uncomfortable. You don't know.
I have made one concession, Mrs. Karr. Let's not be greedy.
All right, I will promise I won't touch the bandages.
Well, I sincerely hope that puts you in a better frame of mind.
I'm surprised you trust me.
Oh, I'm sure I can. I have the slightest doubt that you're as honest as you are beautiful. Well, I have a great deal to do. You must excuse me. Beth will be along shortly. Good night, Mrs. Karr.
Thank you.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, I thought that was your night out.
This is my night out, and I was out, and now I'm back.
Oh, Sharkey, just a minute.
What?
I've made a notation in Mrs. Carr's chart. I think you should be aware of it.
Talk to me when I'm on duty.
I'll talk to you now.
Fine, and I'm putting in for overtime.
From now on, Mrs. Karr is to receive no more drugs.
You're kidding.
No, quite serious.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing, Doc, because if you ask me...
I see no need to consult with you before making my decisions.
Are you sure you understand the situation here?
Just do as you're told.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
I always follow doctor's orders.
What do you think you're doing? Playing undercover agent for the CIA?
Hardly, Draper.
I'm trying to make some sense out of your behavior.
And I think you're making entirely too much of it.
Oh, am I? I mean, you run off to a strange town, you live in this place, and then you pretend to be a waitress.
Excuse me, but may I please have my hairbrush? It's right behind you on the dresser. Thank you. This all may seem a little out of character to you, but I've had my reasons.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Then please tell me. Help me to understand.
I am here because of Nancy Karr.
What?
If you sit down and relax, I will explain it to you. I tried to tell you quite a while ago that Nancy was going to investigate Emily to see if there was anything she could find out about Emily that might prove that she was lying and that you are not the father of her baby.
But what's all that got to do with this?
Nancy did start to look into the whole thing before she disappeared, and I am simply retracing her steps.
Oh, and her steps happen to lead you here.
Yes.
But Emily's never been to East Meadow as far as we know.
God, I never said she was.
Then what's your point?
My point is quite simple. Nancy's first stop was the Hathaway Pavilion, where she found out that a man by the name of Matthew Sharkey had befriended Emily Michaels when she was a patient there.
And you think this Sharkey character could have been the father of Emily's baby?
Well, at this point, it's still wishful thinking, but I thought it was worthwhile looking into, talking to this guy Sharkey and finding out just what his relationship with Emily was.
What did he say to you?
Well, now you're jumping ahead of me. All I knew for sure was that this guy Sharkey had helped Emily get out of the hospital. For that, he lost his job at Monticello General Hathaway, and took me a while, but then I ran into a waitress who works in Monticello who told me that Sharkey was now working in a place called the Rexford Clinic, which is a private hospital located outside of East Meadow here. I went there with the intention of talking to this guy Sharkey, only to find out that they value their privacy tremendously, and I couldn't get past the front gate.
What happened then?
What happened then? I came here, and the lady who owns this place told me that Sharkey hangs out here, so I decided to stay here a while, see if I could run into him.
And did you?
Not right away. First night he was working, but one of the other orderlies, a guy named Wally, came in here and invited me to a little after-hours party at the clinic.
And you went?
Yes, of course I went. I thought it would be a perfect opportunity.
You know, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. When you run off here, you pick up with a stranger who could be dangerous, and then you let him drag you to a party where anything could have happened.
I don't believe you, Draper. I had to do it. Can't you see that?
No. April, it was foolish and unnecessary.
Foolish? How can you say it's foolish to try to find out the truth? Our future is in danger. Our future and Nancy Karr's life. Can't you see how important it is?
And can't you see how important you are to me? Oh. That's why this detective business of yours is finished, April. Right now. Do you understand that? You're coming home with me.
I'm not going back. I can't leave just yet.
Oh, why do you have to be so stubborn?
I have finally made some headway. I know Sharkey and he knows me.
All the more reason for you to get the hell out of here.
Draper, he knows me, but he doesn't know me. I told him that my name was June.
Oh, cute. Real
cute. Despite all of that, I can't quit. I've got to pursue it. He might give me another lead to go on.
No, April. Now, where's your suitcase?
I don't have a suitcase. Look, I'll make a deal with you, okay? One more day, all right? If in 24 hours I have not been able to finagle any more information, I will say, you told me so. I will jump in my car and drive back to Monticello.
No. Shh. Checkout time is right now. Let's go.
Now, you wait just 1 minute. You are not my lord and master, and you cannot dictate to me what I can and cannot do.
I'm not trying to do that.
Oh?
I'm trying to protect you, April. I love you.
I appreciate your concern, Draper, but it is not necessary.
Look, this Sharkey character is not exactly a Boy Scout. What if he turns on you, April? What if he gets violent? I won't let you walk into that situation. Look, April, come on. I want to save our marriage, too, but this isn't the way to do it.
Draper, I can't give up.
Oh, April.
It's not just because of the baby.
What else
is it? It's because of Nancy. She was investigating Sharkey, and I can't help but wonder how far she got. Maybe she even got to the Rexford Clinic.
No, she never made it.
How can you be so sure?
Because we know she got to San Francisco.
Has there been news?
No body was found. But they found the bracelet. Honey, there's nothing to be gained by staying here now, so let's go home.
Maybe you're right. Only take me a few minutes, excuse me.
The Edge of Night.